All right, let's review from yesterday, Chrysanthemum. What were some of the characters in the book? Chrysanthemum. The kids at school. The mom and dad. The teacher. What setting were they in?
The house.
Where was Chrysanthemum?
In the school and in the house.
At school and in the house.
I'm so hungry.
That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that her name was Jane. It was an extremely pleasant dream. Why was it pleasant that she was dreaming her name was Jane? Why do you think Chrysanthemum was doing that? Because everybody didn't like her name? So she probably wanted her name changed? The next morning, Chrysanthemum wore her most comfortable jumper. She walked to school as slowly as she could. She dragged her feet in the dirt. Chrysanthemum, 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 she wrote. Why do you think Chrysanthemum walked to school slowly?
Because she was sad.
She was sad? Why do you think she was sad?
Because all the other kids didn't like her name.
Because all the other kids didn't like her name. She even looks like a flower, said Victoria, as Chrysanthemum entered the playground. Let's pick her, said Rita, pointing. Let's smell her, said Joe. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. Why do you think the little girls said to pick her or to smell her?
Because they don't like her name.
But what is her name?
After a flower.
After a flower. The rest of the day was not much better. During nap time, Victoria raised her hand and said, Chrysanthemum is a flower. It lives in the garden with worms and other dirty things. Thank you for sharing that with us, Victoria, said Mrs. Chudd. Now put your head down. I just can't believe your name, Victoria said as the students lined up to go home. Neither can I, thought Chrysanthemum miserably. Do you think Victoria really does not like Chrysanthemum's name? What, Anthony?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yes. I think so.
Welcome home, said her mother. Welcome home, said her father. School is no place for me, said Chrysanthemum. They said I even look like a flower. They pretended to pick me and smell me. Oh, pish, said her mother. They're just jealous and envious and begrudging and discontented and jaundiced, said her father. Who wouldn't be jealous of a name like yours, said her mother. After all, it's absolutely perfect, said her father. Chrysanthemum felt a trifle better after her favorite dessert, chocolate cake with buttercream frosting, and another evening filled with hugs, kisses, and parcheesi. All right, dessert and hugs and kisses made her feel better. But I can't make a connection here. These things always make me feel better too. What helps make you feel better when you're sad, Eden? What's something that makes you feel better when you're sad? RJ?
I hug up to my baby kitten.
You hug your baby kitten? That's a good thing. Zamira? You play with your baby brother. Weston, what about you?
I just hug my sister.
You hug your sister. That's a good thing. That night, Chrysanthemum dreamed that she was really a chrysanthemum. She sprouted leaves and petals. Victoria picked her and plucked the leaves and petals one by one until there was nothing left but a scrawny stem. It was the worst nightmare of Chrysanthemum's life. Chrysanthemum wore her outfit with 7 pockets the next morning. She loaded the pockets with her most prized possession and her good luck charms. Chrysanthemum took the longest route possible to school. She stopped and stared at each and every flower. Chrysanthemum, 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 the flowers seemed to say. Why do you think she put good luck charms in her pocket?
Make her happy.
To make her happy?
Yes.
What are good luck charms for?
When the
To have good luck. So she thought that those charms would do what for her?
Good luck.
Do you guys think she'll have a good day because she did that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That morning, the students were introduced to Mrs. Twinkle, the music teacher. Her voice was like something out of a dream, as was everything else about her. The students were speechless. They thought Mrs. Twinkle was an incredible wonder. They went out of their way to make a nice impression. What will the students do, you think, to make a good impression? What do you think those students could do to make a good impression for Mrs. Twinkle?
Help people. Pick on her.
Pick on her? You think that'll make a good impression?
No.
Or a bad one?
They'll give her a bad one.
Mrs. Twinkle led the students in scales. Then she assigned roles for the class musical. Victoria was chosen as the dainty fairy queen. Rita was chosen as the spiffy butterfly princess. Joe was chosen as the all-important pixie messenger. And Chrysanthemum was chosen as a daisy. Do you think Chrysanthemum is happy to be chosen to play the part of a daisy?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Why do you think so, Weston?
Because she's named after a flower.
Because she's named after a flower? Chrysanthemum's daisy, chrysanthemum's daisy, Joe, Rita, and Victoria chanted, thinking it was wildly funny. Chrysanthemum wilted. She did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She thought it was absolutely dreadful. What's so humorous? Asked Mrs. Twinkle. Chrysanthemum was the answer. Her name is so long, said Joe. It scarcely fits on her name tag, said Rita, pointing. I'm named after my grandmother, said Victoria. She's named after a flower. My name is Long, said Mrs. Twinkle. It is, said Joe. My name would scarcely fit on a name tag, said Mrs. Twinkle. It would, said Rita, pointing. And that, said Mrs. Twinkle, I'm named after a flower too. You are, said Victoria. Yes, said Mrs. Twinkle. My name is Delphinium. Delphinium Twinkle. And if my baby is a girl, I'm considering Chrysanthemum as a name. I think it is absolutely perfect. How is Mrs. Twinkle's name like Chrysanthemum's name?
She's named after a flower.
She's named after a flower too. How do you think she feels now?
Happy.
You think Chrysanthemum feels happy now?
Yes, ma'am.
Chrysanthemum could scarcely believe her ears. She blushed. She beamed. She bloomed. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum. Joe, Rita, and Victoria looked at Chrysanthemum longingly. Call me Marigold, said Joe. I'm Carnation, said Rita, pointing. My name is Lily of the Valley, said Victoria. Why do you think the girls pick new names for themselves? Why do you think Joe and Rita and Victoria picked new names?
Because they wanted to be named after a flower.
They wanted to be named after a flower too. Good job, RJ. Chrysanthemum did not think her name was absolutely perfect. She knew it was. Chrysanthemum's feelings changed a lot during that story, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
When she first went into school, she felt what?
Happy. Sad.
She felt sad. Was everybody picking on her?
Yes.
About what?
Her name.
Her name.
Her name was after a flower. She
Yes.
was named after a flower. Flower.
But at the end of the story, what helped make Chrysanthemum feel better?
Because they wanted to get named after a flower.
What did the teacher do, Mason?
She said her name was after a flower.
And that made her feel better too. Then the little girls that were picking on her, what happened to them? They wanted to be named after a flower.
Why can't we just call flowers different names?
All right, now we're going to talk about if my name could be anything that I wanted it to be. I'm sorry. If I could be called something else, I would want to be called Mom. Let's talk about swag for a minute. What should I start my sentence with? A capital letter. So if I would change what word? Somebody said it. Can y'all help me spell my? My
name.
To what letter?
T. O.
Now, Miss Jessica's going to erase that, but I'm going to put my name. This right here is going to represent a name tag, what you're going to change your name to. So all you have to do is write what you're going to change your name to. And what did I say mine was?
Mom.
Mom. So that's my name tag if I were going to wear it. We've got to remember, what do we put at the end of our sentence?
A period.
A period. And what do we use in between our words?
Finger space.
Finger space. All right, get your pencil pouch as well.
Thank you.
You're going to copy that. I'll be checking.
No, you can do it. That's right. You talking about up here? Yeah, you need to make sure you're putting. Abby.
Then you're going to write, put your name up there in the box. this is not, I mean, I'm gonna give you mine because this is missing.
Would change my name, or I want my name, or I want my name, or my name would be.
It's not capital.
Doesn't have to be exactly what was just proposed, it just has to be about your, you change your name. Do you want your name to be
Lulu?
with Jace?
Lulu?
Let's think about how to spell Jace. Jump ace. What do you hear at the end that's saying C? Not an S. What else can say C? What? No, baby. What about we do C?
What do we do?
E-C-I-C-Y. Well,
What do we do with
if
the
this is
first
saying
letter?
A, who's here? So it's gotta be C, E, right?
Baby, it's almost us. They need Chuck and what's this Chuck? Look up there at your secrets. Chuck.
Okay, what's this Chuck?
Uh-huh. And then listen, Marjorie.
I see Chambers. And there, you don't have enough room right there, you need to sweep down. There's not enough room to write change right there. You repeat these, what do you want, Jace?
Chuck.
You want a boy's name?
Chuck. What there says Chuck?
What do you want a girl's name?
Not Jay. All right, you remember how we say, I forget, you can say, this is G-E-D-I-G-Y.
What's your middle name? Olivia what? You want to be called Grace? You knew Grace.
G-E, I'm telling you, G-E-D-I-G-Y. G-Y.
You got your J back with your J's today.
Won't.
Y'all remember wood is a sign word. Remember, oh, you lucky duck. Oh, you lucky duck. For wood. Friendly. Friendly, what's your name? Which one? Do you want a different name?
It's gotta be a D, you could have been. I would change, what's that, what you
I would
lose?
change my name to what? Poppy Playtime? Try that again. Poppy Playtime?
Yeah, because that's my
I would
favorite.
shut A.
I would change, no. Spell mom. One thing, you just got random letters.
What is that? What did you just write?
And this is the,
Pax.
Y says
That's really, hey, look, that's only 3 letters, that's not hard. Pax.
And then
Chuck Ain, all right, what says just.
yeah, and I might see.
Yes.
Yes, listen,
I got PS.
make that up.
You got PS what? No, that says
It's yes,
Get it? There are only 3 letters in Pax. Huh?